Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew. I'm Moira, and welcome to another video walkthrough of the Nancy Drew game series. Today I'm playing The Silent Spy, the 29th game in the series. And it takes place in Scotland. Nancy is traveling out of the States to solve a mystery once again. Okay, so I'm going to get started by clicking on New Game. And of course I'm going with Amateur Sleuth. Oh look, it starts at Nancy's desk. I bet you guys thought we'd never see that again. So I want to look at these papers. What Nancy has here is a letter from Security Service Branch of the MI5 Cathedral. Their Office of International Affairs is asking for her help in solving the death of her mother, Kate Drew. Kate was believed to have died in a car crash, but Cathedral believes she was killed by a group she was investigating while in Glasgow 8 years earlier. So that's where Nancy is going, Glasgow, Scotland. There's her plane ticket, her hotel key card, and a picture of her mother, Kate. Clicking on this picture triggers a memory from Nancy's childhood. You hear that music? That's Kate playing the piano. And Nancy leaves her room and goes to the top of the stair railing to watch and listen to her mother as she plays. And she's got a phone call.
Drew residence, Kate.
Hey, listen to that. Kate is voiced by Lonnie Manella, Nancy's voice actress. Like mother, like daughter, you could say. All right, that's Kate. And that's the end of the memory. There are going to be many more memories, flashbacks like this in the game of Nancy as a child with her mother. This is just the first of many to come. All right, and when I click on these things, the screen cuts to Nancy being in the same place as her mother is in the picture. A train station.
This is where Mom was in the picture. Okay, now what?
What the? Someone stole her suitcase.
I'm on it. That guy's a thief! I really thought I was going to get that guy. Sorry.
Thanks for trying.
I'm Alec.
Yep, this is Alec Fell.
That's a nice offer, but why would you want to do that? Doesn't look like you work here.
I'm in the business of finding people who don't want to be found.
Well, I won't turn down help. So you're a private eye?
I'm more of a skip tracer. When someone goes off the grid, I get a call.
I don't think many people have heard of skip tracers compared to private eyes or private detectives.
Things that belong to my mom in that suitcase. I really need them back.
Go check into your hotel. I will find your suitcase.
Okay, thank you. Then it cuts to Nancy outside her hotel room, and I'll get in using the key card. Her room number is 727. Oh, she's got a phone call.
Nancy,
from her cathedral contact.
Contact. Ewan, there is a case file in your room. Read it, memorize it. That's your playbook. It'll keep you alive.
It'll be a while before Nancy gets to meet him in person, though.
I'll call you when I'm ready.
All right, so I go over here. Oh, look, a phone charm. Is that the Loch Ness Monster? I think it is. All right, the case file's in here, and here's some money. There are random places to get money in this game, but you can also earn some, but I am going to need money on hand as I play. All right, here's the case file. Nancy was brought here under false pretense. Kate stopped the Revenant cell that planned to attack Glasgow. The plot was called Colony Operation. Revenant is planning to mount another attack and may be instrumental in bringing Nancy here. Moira Chisholm, that's the person Kate was talking to in the flashback. She's a person of interest, so I'm going to have to find Moira. And I just want to mention that the way her name is spelled, that's how my name is spelled, only I pronounce it Moira. I think in the UK, the name itself may be pronounced Moira. I'm not sure if most people say it as Moira, but my family uses Moira, not Moira. But that's how my name is spelled, M-O-I-R-A. All right, here's the second page. Cathedral is an organization under MI5 that protects Glasgow. Colony operation was a non-lethal biological attack. Kate supposedly destroyed a formula of the difficult-to-produce biological element. Revenant is believed to be behind terrorist and counter-terrorist activities around the globe. So I'm going to have to dig further into this. There are a couple other places to click on up close in the room, because some of them have money. Otherwise, I'm going to need to go back to them later, like this outlet. Now I'm going to go outside and explore, see what I can find.
The American girl. Do I know you? You do now. I'm Bridget.
Bridget. That's a very Irish name. So is my name, actually. That's what I wanted to mention before. It's actually the Irish version of Mary, although I think it's not limited to only the Irish giving girls and women that name. All right, here's the elevator. I can only access the 7th floor where Nancy's room is and the lobby.
I guess I only have access to my floor and the main floor.
All right, so I'll go outside. Oh, here's some more money. I'm going to see what places I can find that has coins to collect, but here at the deli is where I can make some money. I'll show you after I've talked to Bridget.
Important to tell me? Just that I love Americans. Some people say you're ignorant, entitled slobs, but not me. I don't know if that was important. Of course it is. You've got the best cities, the best bands, Hollywood. Your star may be faded, but you're still the cool kids at the global lunch table. Teach me your ways. I'm sorry, but I'm sort of in the middle of something pretty important. I'm a little overbooked. You say that now, but I can tell we're going to be friends. Or enemies. Either way, get used to this face right here.
Is she supposed to be Scottish? I mean, her accent sounds more Irish, I think. I mean, since Bridget is Irish, but I don't know what to think, really.
These things. I saw a guy on the train. I just walked up to him and said, "You're from Belgium, aren't you?" He wasn't, but he should have been. He just had that look.
Oh, so people have a look means they have to be from somewhere you think they're meant to be from?
The nicest. Ask me, Gran. But I can't really have anyone following.
Yeah, I can't tell really if that's supposed to be an Irish or Scottish accent. Sometimes I listen to them and they sound strikingly similar.
School, or what do you do? You think I'm from Glasgow. Is that okay? No! It's glorious! I'm actually from Wetton. It's always been a dream of mine to live in the city. And I'm sort of checking it out to see if it's for me. How long are you going to be in Glasgow? Not long. You? I have no idea. Can you tell me a little bit about Scotland? Just a bit, then. Well, it's old, it's cold, and I like it all the same. I got a book about it. I could get it for you. It's only up in my room.
All right, she's going off to get the book. I want to click here, show you how I can earn some money.
Want to make some money? Then make some cookies. The cookie order shows up down there. Make it exactly as shown if you want to get paid. The more cookies you make, the wealthier you get.
Done.
All right, so the most you can get in tips is 10 coins or then 9. I usually, because the faster you work, the more tips you'll get. I usually get 9 or 10 because I work fast, and it's all a matter of just practicing how to make the cookies, because it shows like you figure out what comes from bottom to top. Like if you can tell one ingredient is covering another. Some are easier than others. So like here, that goes first, then this, and then the sprinkles. And I know that because when I cut out with the circular cookie cutter, there aren't any covering within the hole. So I'll just make a couple more to earn some extra money. Yeah, I know I kind of make it look easy because I've practiced this a lot. All right, 83, that should be enough. If I can get up close around here, yep, there's probably more coins to collect. Oh, another phone charm. Let's see.
To read up on the attack.
On the attack, yeah, mentioned in that case file. Colony operation. The most unique feature of the attempted attack was the custom incubated virus, a formula built to sicken but not to kill. Well, since I need to find Moira, maybe I can ask Alec to find her for me.
Why did you come alone? Don't you have family, friends?
Yes.
Surely you have a boyfriend.
I do.
Yes.
Then why do you travel so lonely?
This isn't exactly a vacation.
I'll ask her to ask him to find Moira.
I am to please.
A reporter named Moira Chisholm. Word is no one knows how to find her. That seems right in your wheelhouse.
If I knew what the wheelhouse is, I'd agree.
I think it's in a boat.
Well, that's...
I think the better phrase to use is, it's right up your alley.
But yes, I'm on it.
Okay. What the? It's saying eerie tone. A mysterious phone call. Hey. Look at that R symbol. Is this Revenant calling Nancy? Hey, is that a recording of Kate?
The colony operation has been terminated.
Is that Mom?
All right. So I got to go to locker 49, and I have to open it with €2. Here's the invitation. So then I have to take this to Gift Nook.
I need to have a ticket.
Oh, yep. Gotta have a ticket. Here are your options for tickets. I think the best is 15 round trip. That should be enough for the entire game. All right, I can't go in here because it said it's closed for a private event. But there are some things I can pick up here, like some coins. There's this screwdriver. I want to take this menu with me and these shears. And here is where I put the invitation.
Pretend this is for a wedding. What else could it be for?
I guess Nancy passed and Revenant's calling back.
I'm doing everything I can.
Another recording of Kate.
I'll call in when I can, but you won't be able to reach me. Revenant has pulled out, but remaining operatives are still following me. Pay attention to where I'm calling from. There's a pattern. Figure it out and find me. I've left a trail. Card is for Cathedral. The rest is for back home. Figure it out.
Why do they keep sending me these old recordings of Mom?
Oh, there's some more money. Oh, Alec's back. Let me see if he found Moira.
Great. Where?
Fair warning, she's a hitter.
A hitter?
Hit me.
Did you provoke her?
Just a little. Why is she so important?
She wrote an article I thought was pretty interesting.
About hitting strangers, no doubt. She's out in Bearston. You can take the train out there.
I want to ask him all I can then.
Revenant?
Like the fancy word for ghost? Yeah.
Right.
No, he weren't a ghost. He was proper, like he was kitted out in one of them tuxes and snacking on a canopy.
Revenant is supposedly a terrorist group. You've never heard of them?
No, so hardly terrifying. They're more of an obscurist group.
Nothing. You've heard nothing about this group.
No, and neither have you. Hey, kid.
I need to know, are you really who you say you are?
Why?
That means no.
It does. But I'm a friend, and I did save your life back there. Doesn't that buy me a bit of goodwill?
Agreeing to find my suitcase was nice. I'd hardly call that saving my life.
I was perfectly happy in my routine, taking jobs, making money, crumpets. Everything that could be good was good. Then I met you, went out of my way to keep you present tense, and yet the sass. You want to know about me? Tell me about you. Until you're ready to do that, leave me alone.
I'm not leaving until you tell me what's going on.
Great. I enjoy your company.
All right.
Give us a break.
I'll keep talking to him.
All right, I'll tell you about myself if I can get some answers in return.
Thank you. Why are you here?
I want to
There's
learn
always
more
a
about
catch.
my mother.
Quid pro quo. What
do
for
you
what?
really do for a living?
Exactly what I told you.
You want
What do
something,
you
they
to
want
know about
something.
your mother?
She left home one day. I don't know
Would an
why.
eye for an eye also qualify in this scenario?
She died here. I don't think it was an accident.
Why not?
No, my turn. Is someone paying you to keep an eye on me?
That's enough. That was fun. Hey, kid.
Why are you still hanging out here?
I'm a big fan of announcements. And I gotta love a shrill beep now and again. Wait for it.
Huh?
Who doesn't?
I need to kick off at a second sometimes, and I get sick of rushing over. Then, it grew on me. I like watching travelers, trying to imagine the worlds they carry with them in their heads, and I got a thing for the crumpets here. I think I could have been a great professor of psychology, but I never could sit in a chair, now could I?
Have you been sending me messages?
No, and the way you say that makes me think these aren't your standard messages.
You could say that.
If anyone is threatening you, I need to know right now.
Why?
Because common courtesy.
I don't find that particularly reassuring since I'm not sure who is after me.
Right, I've been meaning to ask you about that.
Right now, you and I have about the same amount of information. And unless you actually know something,
Eh?
I'll let you go.
See you around.
All right, Bear's Den. That's where Moira is.
I think she wants to hit you again, and you're looking for a smack.
Moira, I really need to talk to you. It's important.
If you want to talk, come back with some food. Oh, are you an American?
Yes.
You don't know anything about Scottish food. I'll give you a simple name. Get me the oatmeal parfait, turnips and potatoes, haddock, and a bit of fudge if you would.
All right, go back and get the food from the deli. Who could that be?
You're in Scotland?
Uh-oh,
How did you know?
Carson knows.
Never mind how I know. That's not the point. You're deflecting.
Guilty.
You don't have my permission to be in Scotland.
Your
Go home
permission?
right now.
Your permission? I think I'm a little too old for that.
What you're too old for is running headfirst into a dangerous situation and leaving the rest of us to clean up after you.
What is with you right now? Calm down.
Nancy, you don't get it. I'm not angry at you.
Could have fooled me.
Fool me.
I'm scared. Please, just come home.
Why are you being so difficult?
Nancy, if I help you, I'm pushing you right to whoever has lured you there.
I can handle myself.
Your mother said the same thing.
Truly like mother, like daughter then.
Who is Moira Chisholm?
Stay away from her.
My source at Cathedral wants me to find her.
Cathedral? I don't know what to tell you then.
Can I have Mom's notes?
No.
It might be helpful.
I bet it would be extremely helpful, but no, you really can't. They're gone.
Gone? Where?
I shredded them.
What?
What?
Remember when you picked the lock on that filing cabinet?
Which one?
I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. To my knowledge, it was just the one.
I mean, which one? The only one ever? That one?
I knew you were looking for her notes, so I shredded everything.
So it's all lost?
It's all lost.
How could you do that?
I thought it might prevent you from doing what you're doing right now.
See you around.
Well, it didn't. All right, let's see if Bridget has that book.
I got that book you wanted. Here you go. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, so here's where I can get the food.
Everything Moira asked for.
If you eat all the food yourself, you'll get an award for that. Now, what Moira asked Nancy to get is not strictly word for word here. That's why I got the menu, because it serves as a translation of the food she wants and what they're called here. So she wants haddocks, which are smokies.
Great, that's one of the things on her list. Now to get the rest.
Turnip and potatoes are neeps and tatties. Oatmeal parfait is crenation. And it could be easy enough because that already looks like a parfait. And fudge is tablet.
That's everything. Now to Bear's Den to deliver this to Moira. All right, I got what you wanted. Now please, I need to talk to you about my mother. Her name was Kate Drew.
Nancy, I had no idea. I would never have.
Please come in.
What you doing here? Just visiting. Your mother would shrug a bit whenever she was lying. Now I see it's genetic.
You knew my mother? Kate Drew?
Quite well. We wrote for the same newspaper. I knew you too.
What?
There's a photo. Go on, take a look.
That's me?
Indeed it is. Believe it or not, I was once your favorite person in
So
the
that's
world.
Nancy as a baby
Okay,
with
maybe
Kate.
because I snuck you
Oh, and look, her face is away from the camera, so her interactive still isn't showing Nancy's face.
I guess I didn't really expect you to.
Oh, and in the more of the flashbacks in this game,
See that t-shirt?
Kate will be seen, but
You'll notice
you never see Carson,
That's because you
even
broke
though you
every
hear
single
him
cup.
in one of them,
Sorry, I was an accident.
hear his voice. So we get to see Kate, but not Carson, and of course not
Nothing
Nancy.
accidental about it. You'd make eye contact, grin that vicious little grin you had, and smash! Then you'd laugh like it was the funniest thing in the whole world.
Oh, it must have been a nightmare.
Yeah, you were.
Sorry?
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
Who is that?
Was
It's
anyone following
loud
you?
pounding,
Not that
so
I know
it's
of.
someone here
Hide. Now.
What's going on?
who's after one of them.
Now!
All right, so this is a puzzle. I've got to act quick and hide here in the closet
Stay put.
over the other places, the closet or the under the sink.
Shh. There's a safe behind the
Because if you hide there, when the men come in, they'll find
Follow what you
Nancy.
find to the safe house.
Safe house? What's going on?
If it's starting again, no one can know you're here. Oh, gentlemen, you must be here to abduct me. Oh, come, is that really necessary?
All right, go to the teapot.
This must be the number Moira referenced for the fuses.
185. So then I got to go back to the closet. Oh, here's some money.
I need to flip the
Fuses, so they equal 185. So I flip this one, and then these two. These look like notes from Kate. That picture of these stones here, that's for a puzzle. And this is for a puzzle. I also need this.
safe house and lock them on.
So I guess Loch Lomond is my next stop.
I wonder what I'll need to open up this box.
I won't be able to open this box until much later, so I'm going to leave it. Before I go to Loch Lomond, I want to see what else I can take from here. Oh, another phone charm. Is that a Celtic symbol? Okay, from here, I want these clips and wires. There's also a book here on the table. Clan Tartans. What was that text message from? Oh, great. What is she, spying on Nancy? Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, there are extra coins to get. She's got a record player. Guess I'll have to check that out later. Okay, here I go, Loch Lomond. Oh, now we see the train ride. Is this leading to another flashback? Yes, it is.
Well, I'm grounded. Other than Nancy.
So I guess Bess and Nancy are talking via walkie-talkies.
Breaker, Smokey,
Do you have any
Niner.
idea how selfish you're being right now?
Nancy, is everything okay?
Bess, something's going on. It's bad.
Sneak down and listen.
Okay,
No, you're not doing this.
Keep it down.
You made me a promise.
This is more important.
What do you want me to tell Nancy? Huh? That her mom doesn't care enough about her to stay? Just leave then. Run off to Scotland.
Oh, grow up, Carson.
How come we get to see Kate but not Carson?
Over.
I really want to know. All right. Oh, more money? All right. Here is the cabin to which this key goes. Hey, more money.
Moira's notes mention something about tuning in. I should figure out what station she meant.
Okay, yeah. It said, tune in to the Declaration of Arbroath. Well, this book that Bridget gave me has that information. Declaration of Arbroath was April 1320, so I have to put in the numbers that correspond to that date. 041320. And look what it does. Reveals a hidden desk and computer. Wow. Now that's, wow. Like true fashion of a spy.
You're safe. Your passport
Hidden spy gear and
number
such.
times the price of a serving of haggis at the deli outside the hotel.
Why?
Why not?
All right, so doing that triggered Ewan contacting Nancy to come and meet him. All right, she's back. So I'll have to go back and talk to her.
Jabberwocky. I knew that was important.
All right, that's, I can't get to that now, or this. But there's something here I need to pick up. This book on Mary Queen of Scots. These symbols will come in handy later, but there's also this little extra writing here. Fireplace plastic. All right, there's some money. All right.
I need to figure out how to press these stones in the right order.
Yes. Notice the stones on the fireplace. Yes, this picture corresponds to that. So I have to spell out plastic to open it with these stones showing where each letter is to spell out that word. So, okay, plastic. There's P, L, A, S, T, I, C. All right.
I need to figure out the password.
I don't have the information for that right now, so I can't get to it. But I'm not going to go yet because I also have to go in here. So this case with this bow is locked. And the only way I can open it is beat the highest score here. Looks like these are different names of Moira and Kate when they did archery. All right. So I've got to get higher than 37.
Not bad. Bet I can get an even higher score.
Oh well. Try again. Ooh, that was great.
I'm pretty pleased with this development.
So am I. And there's some more money. So I can't take this with me, but this looks, what I had looks like a, picked up, looks like a compound bow.
Looks like it's missing a part.
Yep, so I'm gonna have to find that missing part. And I'm going to take this with me to learn how to play the bagpipe, because I am going to need to use it. What is this, a dummy? Well, before I go meet Ewan, I'm gonna go back to Bear's Den and talk to Moira, see what I can get from her.
Hi. What's the story with the cabin you sent me to?
The cabin is one of many. Cathedral had it fitted with tech for Kate and me once Colony started to heat up. No one but Kate and I knew of the location. Do not give that information out to anyone.
What is Cathedral?
MI5 takes care of the Empire. Cathedral takes care of Glasgow.
How was my mom involved with the colony operation?
Your mum stopped it.
How?
Not much is known, really. The operation needed 3 things. Someone to develop the biological agent, someone to make it in quantity, and someone to distribute it in a way that would affect the entire city. Your mum broke that chain. I don't know how.
What happened when you were gone?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
Maybe it's personal. Did you ever stop to think about that?
Do you have anything that will help me understand what my mom was doing here and why she was involved in tracking such a dangerous group?
At first it was a police matter, but your mother was studying them for Cathedral. She had a crazy theory.
Which was?
Here.
Should be helpful information in here.
I don't really understand what this all means.
Someone was using Glasgow as their laboratory. Each experiment was getting bigger, scarier. When we were done with our research, we were staring Revenant dead in the eye. We didn't know it until we were dragged into the central office for an emergency briefing, of course. That was fun. But we did know we were looking at something terrifying.
My mom had a song she always played. Do you know anything about it?
She loved that song. It may just be sentimental, but I don't know. Doubt it.
What's the story with your record player?
Go on, take a look. I'm a novice turntablist.
You, DJ?
Once in a while. Mainly just party nights at the pub down the way. But I've been branching out into deep house lately.
Really? Oh, that's surprising.
I know you think you're going to stay the same age forever, but you won't. There, is this better? Oh, that belongs to the sweet young man who brings my meals. He's such a dear. Even helping me dig my own grave in the back garden.
All right, I get it.
Have a seat, dearie. I'll tell
Have
you
a
about
seat,
how
dearie.
it used to cost less. And then I'll say something racist, and you won't even know what to do about it because I'm old, and it just seems like a lost cause at this point.
Enough. I'm sorry. It's a completely expected hobby. Why are people after you right now?
The colony operation is restarted, and they're looking to pick up where they left off. Nancy, your mother's death wasn't an accident.
I know. That's what the message that led me here said.
I know it wasn't an accident. Your father knows it wasn't an accident. The only other people who know are the people who killed her. That's who sent you the message.
Why was I brought to Glasgow?
They think you might be the key to the secrets Kate left behind.
I'm not.
Could be. Kate would never give you information that would put you in danger. But the more you love someone, the more you show your secrets, whether you mean to or not. That's why the family of a spy is never safe, as your father was fond of pointing out.
How did you and my mom know each other?
We were both in the same J school program. She was a better journalist than I was, and I hated her for it. Fact I made plainly clear. After graduation, I was happy I'd never have to see that smug face of hers ever again. Until, of course, in true Kate style, she called out of the blue to say she'd set me up with a job at the paper she'd been working at. I don't know if she mistook my hatred for healthy competition, or what it was all about. Your mother had this infuriating habit of expecting the best out of people. She confused me into being nice to her. I dare say I miss her almost as much as you must.
Who is the silent spy?
What?
The message I got mentioned a silent spy.
Ah, it's gallows humor. It's a take on an old book.
Meaning?
The only silent spy is a dead spy.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm going back to the hotel to meet Ewan. Oh, another flashback? When it shows to the train, like, passing, that's usually the start of a flashback. Yep, here it is.
Are you really going to go?
Have a seat.
No, Dad told me you're leaving. Why?
Nancy, it's not like that.
And it's so strange to hear
I know.
Lonnie voicing Kate, since we know her as Nancy's voice.
Then what's the right idea?
Like I said, it's truly like mother, like daughter in this case.
Is that always all you say?
Trust me, if I could tell you everything, I would. But for now, I just can't. Now, come and sit. Let's practice.
I'm sorry. I just can't.
Okay, so I have to go to the hotel room to get the key he left for Nancy. Hey, another phone charm. All right. So he said it was Nancy's room number times 5. Hey, her suitcase.
Must have had it delivered. Wait a second. Mom's stuff is missing. Did Alec take it?
Well, I'll have to talk to him then. All right, so 727 times 5, which is the price of haggis at the deli. It's 3635. Yeah, when it turns green, it means it's correct. But let me show you an Easter egg you can get here when you put in the numbers 4133. That was Nancy's prison number in Alibi and Ashes. Whoa, what was that flash of light? Bridget?
That is not normal. I need to take a closer look at her room.
Yes. Okay, so now I have to get to Ewan's quarters
The key card Ewan gave you
with
activates
this
the
card.
That's new. It must be part of cathedral security.
And then to get down there, I push the button. Here he is.
Ah, Nancy, what's up? Pretty impressive, huh?
Are you my cathedral contact?
My code name's Ewan. And before you ask...
So it's not his real name.
Would have chosen something better. Shadow, wizard, or some better word that doesn't also sound like a name you give a horse.
Can you look into Alec Bell for me?
Aye.
Do you have anything that could help me keep an eye on Bridget?
Well, not as such. Unless you're not afraid of heights now, are you? Check this out. Find a bow and you can use
Ah, well, I already got the bow.
It's not safe, but it is fun.
Why was the attack centered on Glasgow?
We wondered that as well. It took us too long. We had that special vanity that made us think our lives were more important than anyone else's. And that blinded us to the obvious. It was Glasgow because someone here wanted to play a risky game. When Brethren sees someone they think could be pointed in their direction they find advantageous, they drop a trail of breadcrumbs.
Is there anything you could tell me about Bridget?
That girl upstairs, I ran her background on a hunch.
And?
Nothing. Try not to let her become collateral damage. She seems sweet.
But is she really?
Creepy messages I'm getting on my phone. Who do you think is sending them?
I've been trying to track the source of the message. Grats away the mysterious stranger who coded that monstrosity.
Do you know who Kate Drew was?
Aye, we all do. I know she's your mom. You can call her that.
So she really wasn't a reporter?
She was, and was quite good. But she was also one of ours.
A spy?
Aye.
What or who was she spying on?
Figured you'd want to know. I gave you basic clearance on the archives. There is a station set up for you all.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to look into that station and the archives on there.
Is Cathedral a part of MI5?
It is, and it is not.
I understand.
And yet you don't. I love duplicity. And yet...
You hate
I
it.
hate it.
There's my girl. I like your style.
But
No, I genuinely do.
what exactly do you do here?
In the intelligence game, the dumb ones get manipulated, and the clever ones get buried.
And the particularly clever ones?
Well, they win, of course. But that's most likely not you. No offense, it's not me either.
How did my mom stop the attack?
Your mother isolated the man who's orchestrating the attack. And of course, he knew nothing, and had nothing that could lead back to Redner. All he could say was whatever he needed had a way of appearing. And the same person never visited him twice. No one knew what they were bringing him, or why. It was perfectly and alarmingly decentralized.
Who is Revenant?
We do not know exactly. That's just what we're calling him.
I'm seeing a pattern.
That pattern is called chaos. Simply put, they're the bad guys.
Less simply put,
In this game of cat and mouse, we thought we were the cat.
but you're the mouse.
We're the mouse. They're the cat.
Why are you my contact?
In order to do my job, I have to have top information clearance. But I'm not an agent per se. Civilian liaison work often falls to me. If you're asking what that means, you may not like the answer.
May not?
Absolutely won't. You're not considered a player. You're considered an asset. You're more or less on your own. You get to chat with me, and that's it.
Are you the one who sent me the message to come to Scotland?
No.
Do you know who did?
No.
Do you know why?
Yes, in fact, I do. Someone thinks you have special insight into the secrets that were lost with Kate Drew.
I don't.
Now, perhaps you do. How about you get caught up on the basics first before making up your mind?
What is your role with Cathedral?
I'm the watcher in the wires. I protect the status quo. And, for the time being, you.
What do you mean by protect the status quo?
Society rides on a rail, like a trolley. The rails are solid and modest and predictable. Those are your base types. They get married, they have some kids, buy a house to kick for, and never again are they unpredictable, or interesting, or alive even. But the catenary line, the third rail, that's what drives the world forward. People that have a charge running through them, they move the world forward. Or they try to destroy it. I make sure that won't happen.
So what exactly does Revenant want?
Back in the days of mud huts and the like, some years the harvests would be light. Sometimes, when that happened, two kings would meet and plan a war to thin their flocks. Then, no one would ever know of their failures. That is what Revenant wants. They don't want to take over the world. They want to keep it.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Cool, spy gear.
But guess what?
It's locked.
It's locked. Right. The system's offline. All right, here's the station for Nancy that's been set up. I want to look at everything I can, at least those with important text with thus information on them. Now, here's more information about colony operation and the attack. So that is Revenant's symbol. All right, so there are some that need to be unlocked with a password, and since they're different colors, they take two different passwords, but I won't be able to get those for a while. Colony formula has been lost following the chaos. Number of scientists were conscripted by Revenant. Only 2 have not been properly debriefed. 1 has since been found dead. The other vanished without a trace shortly before Harrier's death. That Harrier, according to that file, that's an internal name for Kate. And people closest to her, they had their own names. I guess internal name, I guess you could say it's also a code name for them. And here are just pictures of, you know, people closest to Nancy. Ned, Bess, George, Frank, and Joe. I'm not going to bother looking at all of them. I just wanted to look at these kinds that are most important. This is important, too, for a puzzle. I'm going to take a picture of it. Firewall controls.
It's like a gate of some kind.
Yes, when I press that button, it puts the wall up. I can. When these buttons are red, it means the firewall is up. When it's blue, they're down. B3 is the one next to it. But I want to show you also what else there is to see here. No, can't access that right now, but I can go to this. Here is a thermostat. You can increase or decrease the temperature. And you get a warning from Ewan.
Sorry, I'm guessing that alarm means something a little bad is happening?
Servers are getting a bit hot. That alarm triggers when I need to cool them down. If they overheat, everything gets fried.
So you have to go back there and reset it every time the alarm goes off?
Aye.
So that is a way to get rid of Ewan when I need to. It'll come in handy later.
What exactly was the colony operation?
The idea was simple. Manufacture a disaster. In this case, it was the release of a virus designed not to kill, but to incapacitate. Pushing the city into a state of disaster. That's stage 1.
What's stage 2?
As far as we understood, if the Glasgow cell carried out the first stage, Revenant would take over.
Okay, what would they do next?
They'd send in support, put the city back on its feet, and in the days that follow, seize all positions of authority under the guise of emergency action. Drive the stake in the ground, so to speak, and never give back what was taken. Colony was a bit tongue-in-cheek, operations name-wise. It wasn't about shifting a population, it was about shifting power. It was about obedience.
So why is the colony operation starting again?
Still not sure. Here's the theory. Just like the good guys figured out Revenant existed, so did some bad guys. And maybe they thought, what if we follow the old script? Will they show up and play their part? Which is pretty cute if you think about it. Almost like a seance to conjure a ghost.
What's with the insta walls in the server room?
Those are literal firewalls. They're our last chance to save the servers if something goes awry. You know, in case of fire, big wall.
I still don't understand why Revenants would want to carry out an attack like this.
They do not care.
That does not make sense.
They don't. They are playing the long game.
What long game?
I would kill to find out.
It seems like Revenant was obsessed with getting the formula correct. Why?
Formula is important. Too deadly. Obviously a problem. Revenant will not show up unless you hit the sweet spot. They're interested in using this as a test balloon, not racking up civilian casualties. Too easy to fight off, then it's just a goal. You need to knock 3/4 of the city under a pile of blankets. Then you're home free.
What about children, the elderly, people who are already sick?
No, I don't want to think about that. Back to the formula. If the operation is running again, there is most likely a lab working on an approximation of the virus. Getting everything in place for when the proper formula is available.
Once it is, how long would it take to be unleashed?
Depends on a lot of factors. Quicker than anyone would like. If anyone can find the original scientists or the original formula, it's a matter of time.
If they find both?
They'll have it ready almost instantaneously.
How do I get into the glass storage case?
The storage locking mechanism is half broken, and I can't get it to open unless it's all the way fixed.
If you get it back online, can I give it a try?
Knock yourself out.
Is it true that Revenant only allows others to act for them?
Let's hope so. If not, then we're terrible at our jobs. The truth is, we think they're us. Imagine what you could do with these resources if you're aiming askew.
What does Revenant want?
Crazy thing is, what they want makes sense. Do not tell anyone I said that.
Not a popular opinion, I'm guessing.
That one rarely gets asked for the dance. What they want is to rewrite the rules of the world.
What do you mean?
Imagine if you got to rewrite the rules of society. Who gets what, who leads, who follows. I bet you'd make a lot of changes.
Right.
But as the lesson of every sci-fi movie where robots become self-aware states, in our flaws lie our perfections.
All right.
See you around.
Bye.
Next thing I'm gonna do is go talk to Alec about if he has seen the missing. Was Revenant calling again?
It's time for a new test. Put the lines on the trash compactor at the station.
Well, I have to go there anyway to speak to Alec, so I will do just that.
Thank you for finding my suitcase.
I hope you don't mind. I took a peek inside to confirm it's yours. I gotta say, if you're so attached to your mom's jeans, why did you take them on an international flight?
Lucy has mom jeans, not her mom's jeans.
Hey, you look nice today, he said with a hopeful smile.
Let's just move on. There was a poem in my suitcase. It's missing.
What are you talking about?
There was nothing.
I wonder
like that in
if
Not that I saw.
the person who took Nancy's suitcase took it then.
there. I'll let you go.
See you around.
All right, I need that poem. But after I do this, I'm gonna call Carson as well as Ned. All right, so cut the wires. That's why I needed these shears.
Done. I guess now I just wait.
Calling back because we passed.
Listen, the scientist is in hiding. The storehouse has been secured. The chemical agent is no longer a threat. I know you're recording this. I know you can pass this to my family. You need to know why I left. You have to make sure they find out.
What message?
Where were you? I wasn't sure if you had a party or if you got murdered. Either way, it would have been nice to be invited.
I went to spend a little time at a cabin.
Who just goes to a cabin by themselves? Shut up! Did you bring Alec?
You know Alec?
I know he's not into me, but now I see why.
Alec did not come with me. And how do you know about him anyway?
I'm not here to judge.
There's nothing to judge.
Let me check the docket. May I refer you to the case of Tree versus Nancy and Alec? Tree alleges K-I-S-S. Love. Oh, fine, I believe you. I'm just jealous. ING.
Have you ever heard of Revenant?
Are you a spy or something?
No, just something I overheard.
Oh, yeah. I guess a spy wouldn't just ask a stranger that. Well, not a good spy. Revenant's supposed to be this terrorist organization.
Oh, so she knows about it.
Kept out 10 years ago. Now it's just the psychos that talk about it. Keeps their psychotic minds busy, which is either very good or very bad.
Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
All right, now I'll call Carson and then Ned.
I'm stuck here.
What do you mean?
My passport has been revoked.
What? By whom?
I don't know. I'm working on it.
I don't think it's a coincidence.
World your mom moved in.
Yeah, when were you going to tell me about that?
I can't fix this thing.
I'm not asking you to fix things for me.
I'm not helping you.
Dad. Before Mom left, why were you two fighting?
No, Nancy, if you're not going to listen to reason, you're on your own.
Look, I know you're mad at me,
Mad at you? You're not even in the right ballpark.
but I'm not being stubborn.
I can't encourage you. I can only ask you to please stop.
You say she cared so much. Why did she leave? I'm not a kid. It's time to tell me.
Nancy, drop it.
No, I won't. This is why you won't tell me anything. You've always told me how she had this big heart. But what about me?
Is that what you think?
Should it be?
She left for you. For me too. Because she would have walked through fire if it meant that the world you grew up in was even slightly better. I think she thought she had you. Maybe she did have you. I knew when I married your mother that nothing would ever be simple again. I'm sorry that you think it's like I do. But that's family for you.
Why were you and Mom fighting?
She wanted to go to Scotland. I knew it was going to be dangerous.
Why did she want to go?
That was classified. I don't know.
But you knew it was dangerous.
I knew. Your mom was like you. She put the needs of others in front of her own.
Like I said, like mother, like daughter.
I knew she'd give too much.
Do you know anything about Cathedral?
I know your mom worked for them as an analyst.
Are they really a legitimate agency?
Yes, they really are. But you're not going to find out much about them beyond what's available to the public, which isn't much.
Can I trust them?
As much as you can trust anyone, I guess.
I don't understand anything about this attack.
I bet. I know it had your mother obsessed for a very long time. She couldn't figure it out either. She was sure it was part of some long-term plan.
Plan for what?
That's where she stopped. She never had enough information to put things together.
Okay,
See you later.
so I had to call Carson to hear from him that his passport has been revoked and he can't get over to Scotland to get to Nancy. Now I need to call Ned because I need his help getting the copy of the Jabberwocky poem.
Nancy, what's going on? Your dad wanted me to book a flight to Scotland.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I think that might happen.
he wants Ned to book a flight to Scotland because he can't.
Upset.
He is. He thinks I'm in danger.
And he's just now noticing this?
He seems to think that it's different this time. You might be right.
Well, tell me, what's happening?
First I'll tell him
I got a
this.
message to come find out what really happened to my mom.
I thought your mom was in a bad accident when she was visiting a friend.
Well, that's what I thought too,
But what?
but something weird happened before she left. My mom and Dad got into this fight. It was like nothing I'd seen before, but I didn't know what to do about it.
You were just a kid, Nancy.
I wasn't just a kid, I was her daughter, and I should have done whatever it took to get her to stay.
Nancy, maybe your dad is right. Maybe this is too dangerous. It might be best to just come home.
Ned, there's a reason I called you and not someone else.
It's not the charm.
It's never the charm.
That's the backhand. Standing by for the compliment.
Sorry, that's not how I meant to put it, Ned. I know you can make the promise I need you to make. Promise to help me, even if that means pushing me towards something dangerous. Do you understand what I mean?
I do.
Good. Oh, thank you. From here on out, no holding anything back. No protecting me from myself.
I could agree to that.
I knew you could.
He could, but I don't think he wants to.
All I ask is you do whatever it takes to make it home in one piece.
Have I ever missed a date?
Yes, all of the time.
Have I ever missed anything that was really important to you?
No.
Then it's a deal. I need you to get the original copy of the Jabberwocky poem.
Original meaning...
The color version my mom had. I need you to scan it and send it here.
Shouldn't you ask your dad?
He'll say no.
So...
That's why I need to ask Ned.
Come to my house and get that poem.
Don't Beth and George have...
Carson will do everything in his power to not help Nancy.
I'm
So
sorry.
she needs to ask Ned for
I
help.
apologize. You certainly made my life weirder, but you've also made it much better. If all you ask
Yeah,
for
well, I
is
think if
a-
your girlfriend's Nancy Drew, your life is never going to be normal.
Technically, it doesn't count because you have permission.
I don't think the Nancy said it's cool approach will be all that effective in a court of law. Hey, if your dad catches me, do you think he'll still be my lawyer?
Let's hope. Well, I'll tell him that, and then I'm going to hang up.
I'm getting calls from an anonymous caller. It might be Revenant.
What are they saying?
They want me to help them.
Don't.
Ned, don't forget what you promised.
Okay.
Little things. I think they're trying to figure me out.
So you don't think they're asking you to do anything that would hurt anyone?
If they do, obviously I'll stop. But they're promising me information about my mom, about what she was doing up until the point of the accident.
You really want to know about that?
Yes,
I think that's what they're doing. They're giving her these little tests to see how much she will listen, but then they're raising the stakes. So when it comes to her doing something that might put someone in jeopardy, Nancy will say no, and then it'll get more dangerous from there. All right, I'm gonna hang up, and I'm gonna go to use the bow and arrow, half of which was supplied to me by Ewan, to go over to Bridget's room. All right, so I have to take the bow and arrow, and what I do is aim the arrow into the hole, as you can see where it is once it stops moving. All right. Oh, geez, it's hard for me to watch this moment, even though it says it won't lead to second chance, showing Nancy sliding across because I got it aimed it correctly, but it makes me nervous to watch this footage because I am scared to death of heights. All right. Huh. It's empty. Nothing here. Or is there?
This is straight up weird. She's tracking my movements? I think I better find out more before I confront her about this.
Yes. Another phone charm. All right. Well, the one thing I need to look at is her cell phone here.
Okay. I need to use the McLaughlin pattern.
Yep. The McLaughlin pattern as shown in that book I got from Bridget's house. No, Moira's house, sorry. Okay, so I have to recreate that pattern. All right, I did it.
I work fast enough, I might be able to intercept the package.
All right, let me look at all this. Now I'm gonna go back. Still get nervous watching even her going back. I am going to need to go back to her room like that a couple more times. But it won't show anymore. It just shows the quick transition from Nancy's ledge to Bridget's. No more of that footage of her showing her sliding over. If you zoom over there enough, I think at least 10 times you get an award for that. Alright, I want to go outside and to the dead drop.
I've been robbed!
What?
What? What happened?
Someone broke into my room!
What was taken?
My money?
Just your money?
What kind of a question is that?
Well, money's... Sorry, just trying to see how I can help. I just saw a group of men in suits headed toward your room. They look like spies or something.
What?
Hey, that didn't... What? That didn't sound like her accent. Is she faking it? Alright, so I have to intercept the dead drop. That's why I needed the screwdriver.
I need to slide a track of canisters out.
Yeah, so to do that, I have to have them all turned on their sides like this. But when canister turn on its side is next to an upright, one that's upright, I can't move the one that's upright. So I'm going to have to slide these in to get to the others. So I have to turn them all upright, working from like basically right to left and back, turning them all on their side to slide them out. There we go.
Ha! Got it. I need to complete this myself to see what Bridget was up to.
All right, and I know where I can get a blue bag. Right here at the souvenir stand at the station.
This should work for the dead drop.
And here is the missing part of the bagpipe, so I will buy that. Let's see, how much money do I have left then? What was that text message for? Oh, you do. I'm gonna need to put 35 euros in there, so I'm gonna make another cookie or two. Then I'll talk to Bridget. Wow.
I do say so myself.
Not bad at all.
Right.
All right. That should be good enough.
Want to hear a funny story?
Sure.
Great. Give me your phone.
What?
Come on. Give me the phone. Come on, you know you're curious as to why I want it.
I am, but
Curiosity killed the cat.
that's not exactly helping your case.
Oh, Jimmy, please. I won't do anything crazy.
All right.
Yay! My boyfriend just tried to break up with me with a voicemail, if you can believe that. So, dropped my phone into sewer. This isn't my phone. Don't write back. Loophole! I was going to dump him soon anyway, but in person, like you do. Thanks for your...
Oh, she's got another message, and
Oh.
Bridget's looking at it.
Are you in trouble?
I don't know.
Can I listen to the rest?
It might be safer for you if you didn't.
You are a spy! I mean, maybe not, but you are! Hooray!
Well, now that that's out, I want to confront her.
What are you really up to? You've been tracking me since I arrived. I bet your name isn't even really Bridget.
No, your name isn't Bridget.
Who are you really? Why were you asking me so many questions?
Ah, thank you. I am so
Oh,
sick
now
of
she's
that
dropping the accent.
And I am so sick of you. Go
Obviously,
home,
she's an
Nancy
American.
Drew. Otherwise, you will die.
All right, I gotta put the bag in the trash bin here.
Dead drop, drop dead. I'll give it some time and see what happens next.
All right, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the train station. Huh, Alec's not here, isn't here. Oh,
I should investigate that chair when I can.
well, now that he is gone, I will do just that. Yeah, I'll do that, Ned, thank you.
If I can get all of the colors into the correct circle, I should be able to...
All right, so that's what I have to do, and as you can see, the color outlines here. Red has to be here, yellow here, blue here. All right. All right.
Whoa, who is this note about?
Well, when he comes back, I'm gonna have to talk to him. Well, so I gave that some time. Let's see what's in the trash can here.
Zoe, whoa.
Is that her real name?
Real name?
I'm gonna give these to Ewan. I wonder who that could be.
Hi, Nancy.
So, how... Am I on speakerphone?
Yeah. Yes, Nancy,
Uh-oh.
you are on the speakerphone.
Ned and Nancy are in trouble.
I would like to remind... Shut up, Ned.
Don't talk to Ned that way.
Actually, at this juncture, that might be warranted. Thank you, Ned. You're welcome. Shut up, Ned. Nancy, do you want to take a guess at why I'm upset with Ned right now?
He broke into the house.
Well, can't say that doesn't factor in. I'm upset with Ned because he let you talk him into something dangerous, and he wasn't smart enough to stop you.
Whoa, hold on.
All due respect, Mr. Drew, you're wrong. All due respect, Mr. Nickerson, you're a complete... Let me finish. I know how serious this is, but I also know Nancy. Better than her own father, I assume, as well as... But I can admit something you can't. And just what exactly is that? Nothing I say is going to stop Nancy, not this time. I understand why you don't want to help her, but that'll make things more dangerous for Nancy. She called me because she knows that my faith in her is stronger than my fear for her. So now you can tell me to shut up. The poem is on the top shelf of the bedroom closet. Can you go get it and give me a moment with Nancy? Sure thing, Mr. Drew. Sorry I burgled your house. Nancy, I don't know what to do here, kiddo. I wish you would just come home. But I think Ned is right. And you were right to go to him.
Thanks. I'll talk to you again soon.
All right.
Wound up the deal with that Alec fella.
Yeah? Anything interesting?
No, he's harmless.
Harmless?
I think so. But if he's taking a shine to you, use it to your advantage.
Is it strange that Bridget would get these glasses from a dead drop?
Whoa! Yes.
What are they?
Augmented reality glasses. But this is a custom job. I wonder if it has solitaire. Oh, that's a shame. Just the basics.
Can you examine these and see what they're for?
Might take a bit. I'll let you know when they're done. You may want to ease up on the scaling.
I'll give them back. I'm just investigating.
Sure. Avoid investigating any big-ticket items during your visit. I really hate the embassy people.
Goodbye.
See you around.
Now that I have this book of notes from Moira, I want to go back to the cabin at Loch Lomond, because this is the clue to open up that puzzle in the fireplace. Is this Zoe?
going on?
I know you stole my glasses.
Why didn't you say they were missing?
Sorry to upset you. That make it less fulfilling? You have a problem, my friend. Keep them, by the way. I remote wiped the drive. You want to play spy? Enjoy the toy. Here's the deal. You go forward like we never spoke.
What are you going to do?
Spy stuff.
Okay, Zoe, you wore a disguise. You were trying to get me to talk to you. What's your angle?
Nancy, you were so loud. I'll tell you what I can, but here are the conditions. You trust only me from now on.
Right, like that's going to happen.
Fine, then trust no one. No one, not even your father.
My father? He would never lie to me.
You need to understand, Revenant goes after weaknesses. We all have them. Your father's weakness is obvious. It's you. He'll lie to you if someone can convince him it'll keep you safe.
Okay, but
nothing. Someone's been talking to him. If you don't believe me, ask him about it. Listen to how he sounds. And don't you think it's funny that he's having all these passport problems out of the blue? That's Revenant's handiwork.
So I figured.
Why are you standing outside of the hotel?
Just am.
There must be a reason you're hanging out here.
Are you kidding me? Leave it alone. What?
I'm not done talking.
Either you let me help or I'll go public with what I know.
You're killing me here. How many nooses do you need around your neck? You can't help me. But I'll let you see this through.
You'll let me?
But if you stay, you're not my friend. You're not my helper. You're a tool in every sense of the word. And you'll do exactly what I say.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Welcome to the Confronting Zoe. Go ahead with your order.
I need a bag and drag from this drawer.
Would you like to add an enhanced paradise stupidest nonsense?
You know I shouldn't. Trying to be good.
Who are you talking to?
That's the guy I call when I need someone kidnapped. You've got to
Really?
Do if you run. But don't. It's sad to watch.
Call it off. I'll do what you say.
I'm gonna need you to cancel that last order. Here's the deal. You go forward like we never spoke.
What are you going to do?
Spy stuff.
What is going on? Who are you?
Nothing and no one.
It's never
Go
nothing
home.
and no one.
No. I'll say it slow. If you stay, you will die.
I'm not intimidated by you.
You're a prop. Get that? Everyone you meet here is using you. Wise up and ship out.
I'm not finished talking to you.
What exactly is a bag and drag?
The name is the explanation. It looks pretty terrifying, but it is the fastest way to get on an international flight.
Let me get this straight. You're an American?
Yep.
What are you doing here?
Trying to pry as much information out of you before you end up dead.
Is that a threat? What is going on? Who are you really? And who are you spying on?
Keep it down.
Oh, no way.
There's no end to the secrets I can say really loudly, so anyone, even that guy walking by, could hear.
I can't believe she had the nerve to say that to your face. Shut up, please.
Not unless you tell me what's happening.
No, if you pull that again, you and me are done. What?
You really think I'm going to be killed?
I hope you aren't.
But
You're here to figure out what happened to Kate. She was killed by the same group who will kill you if you don't leave. Now you know. Now you go.
and you're not afraid of these people?
Far from it. They're the only people I'm afraid of.
Then how come you're so calm and
What
composed?
was so important about the information my mother hid?
Want a crash course in international intelligence? Because here it is. Every day that passes without a large-scale atrocity is both an accident and a miracle. I don't have time to explain it. Why don't you talk to Ewan?
How do you know I'm talking to him?
Wait, why? First, please. Second, don't talk. Get him to talk. Cool. All right, I'm out. Don't call.
I don't have your number.
All right, so I want to go back to Loch Lomond, like I said. Oh, he's not there, but his bag is. Can't get in there or see anything. Oh, but there's moon chunk cheese, that Wickford snack from Trail of the Twister. Okay, Loch Lomond. Want to go back to the cabin. Because the clues here are the key to the password of this puzzle here. So it's saying what letters go in these 3 rows and numbers here. There are 9 numbers and letters in all, and none of them can be repeated in the rows and columns. The first row is B, E, F. And this is all from just interpreting the clues, but I have the solution in front of me, so I'm just making it fast and simple. Second row is J, A, C. The third row is D, H, G. And then these 3 bottom rows with the numbers, the first is 3, row has 3, 7, 5. Second row, 1, 9, 2. The last row, 8, 6, 4.
You were a worthy opponent, but I beat you.
I did indeed. Another text from Ned, I presume. Yep.
The disc is missing.
Yeah.
I'll need to find it first.
So I can't solve this puzzle yet, but there is something here I can take.
A bug.
Or
What
2
past
things,
this?
actually.
This battery is sincerely dead. I need to find a cord to play this.
And I know just where to do it. Right in Nancy's room with that plug and outlet. And you know what? Since Alec still isn't here, I'm going to put this bug right here in his bag.
Let's see what you and your tiny little bag are up to, sir.
It's offline, but at the cabin on the computer, there are those icons for bugs. And that's one of them I can use. All right, I'm going to go back to Ewan, see if he has, is finished with the glasses.
I've got those glasses for you. Here, the drive was wiped. Not that that slowed me down. Nothing worth your while on there anyway. The basic OS is there. So you're now the proud owner of neat spy glasses.
What exactly do they do?
Right. I don't know.
Okay.
Definitely not something the average person would have.
I'm picking up on that.
I think she actually might be an American spy.
Listen, we're friends with the Americans, but I don't trust her. I'm going up a security level. That means extra security on the left, passcode, voice print, and skeletal recognition. You will not be able to get down there with anyone else.
I'll let you go.
See you around.
All right, I want to go to Nancy's room to listen to that player. Oh,
Copy of Jabberwocky.
the Jabberwocky poem.
Figure out what it means.
All right, so but I can't do that yet. All right, let me put in the player.
It's not working. I think there's something wrong with the outlet. Is that a bug? Who is listening to me? Also,
Did Zoe put this bug in here?
do less thinking aloud.
Whoa.
Whoa. Well, there goes my evidence.
All right, well, I want to play it.
Why is a raven like a writing desk? Ask the raven. Follow the raven to the archives. If a scientist is ever in danger, someone must tell him to run. The vaccinated will arrive while the rest of us are asleep.
Hi, Mom. Wish I knew what you were talking about.
All right, let me play that again.
Why is a raven like a writing desk? Ask the raven. Follow the raven to the archive.
All right, that's what's important. Follow the raven to the archives. I have to go back to the archives in Ewan's quarters because raven is one of those passwords to the unlocked to the locked files. All right.
Ewan changed the security.
Yeah, just like you said, he changed the security.
Proof we need to get back down. I bet I have something that might help.
Well, that's what these come in handy for. Notice the outlines of the hexagons on the numbers from biggest to smallest. Those are the numbers I have to push. And you get an award if you wear the glasses, switching on and off like this, at least 30 times. All right, so I have to press the numbers 4, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5. If you make a mistake, it's game over. I'm gonna turn Zoe, what is she doing? Breaking into the case? Well, then maybe I can get into it now. Oh, look at the way she waved.
So you're breaking things now. So your friend found her way in and broke my case. Not pleased right now.
Well, of course, why should you be pleased?
What exactly did she take?
Drone bugs. Expensive, one of a kind, really kind of awesome drone bugs.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right, so while I'm here, I want to first check out the archives. Raven is the password for these locked files that are green in color. All right. A couple of these, and even for the red files, are just pictures of Kate. All right. Listen to the record. It will tell you which letters to use from my copy of the poem. Like I was saying, some of these locked images when I type may just be a picture, but but it's important to look at all of them because you may not know which one is which. All right, there's some more money. I think now that she broke in,
If I group the colors,
it's online again.
we clear the board.
All right, so I have to group these colored squares like that. And yada da. There we go. Okay, look at this, but I can't take any of these coins right now. Here's that missing cipher wheel. I'm gonna go back. Oh, here's some more money. I want to go back to the cabin, but there's one more thing I can get in here from in here, if the icon will just appear. Yep, this bug. Well, you get a gold star for getting it right. I need this bug to spy on Zoe. All right, so I have another test. All right, I will do that. But first I want to do this task. I'm just going to slide over there and plant the bug. Right in here.
Done. I'll give it some time, then check in with the program at the cabin.
Yes, I'm going to go back to the cabin then, because I want to use that, the wheel. All right, so I know how to tap into Ewan's computer. That's why I have these clips and wires. First, I have to get him away from his desk or workstation, and I do that by fiddling with the thermostat, but I have to be quick.
I'll let Ewan catch me.
All right, you have to wait till that curve arrow comes. That's how you get him out of the way. I mean, that's the safe move you take when you see that arrow.
I need to use these clips to tap into the system. I wonder how I do that.
I use the glasses.
The red end of a clip on a green symbol, so the same symbol appears at both ends of the clip.
Yep, so here is a circle symbol, so I put this clip here, and when it's black like that, it means I've put it in the right place. And because it shows with each symbol, that means I have to choose a clip that has a yellow end with the same symbol. So here's a plus sign, so that goes there. And this number is telling me how many of these clips and wires I have left. Okay.
That should
All right.
Now to find the remote readout program.
And this gives me another reason to go back to the cabin. So I'm going back to Loch Lomond. Can I say anything more to Zoe?
I know you bug my room. What do I have that everyone wants so badly?
We believe that the operation your mother knocked offline involved a biological attack against Glasgow. We think she intercepted a delivery intended for Revenant. You were brought here because no one can find it. And the going theory is that you're the key to what Kate knew.
I didn't even know she was a spy.
No one thinks you know what it is. We just think you know it.
I can't believe you broke into that case. What is your problem? I've got Ewan under control.
It was glass. I had a glass breaker. I wanted what was inside. You've got to get one of those.
I have the situation covered.
I know. That's why I cheated.
Who do you work for?
It's a name only a dozen people know. Even if I told you, it wouldn't matter.
An American agency?
In a sense.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, they're sending me another message because I passed that test. And another recording of Kate.
Mark 5. There was never any backup. I'm alone out here. I need to follow my 2 black cars.
All right, so I have quite a bit to do here at the cabin. First, here I can click on this because it'll show me this is what I click on after I have used the clips and wires to tap into Ewan's computer.
I wonder if I can enhance what's here.
Oh, it's a picture of Kate. So I have to organize it. Until they're all in the right places. And it looks like they're spelling out letters.
orders must be one of her codes.
Yes, they are. They are musical notes. And you know what? I have to play them on that bagpipe, which I will go ahead and do ASAP. But before I do that, okay, enhance, that's the the picture here. I want to listen to the bugs from both Zoe's room and Alec's bag.
Zoe here. From where I come, there I go.
Notice,
All right, but
past phrase, all right, notice they were in
do
quotations.
my cover, but I'll remain here at primary side until I no longer can. That little brat stole my glasses. Spent a great deal of time on Ewan watch. I'm going to work on an approach. At this point, he can't be oblivious to my presence. The Drew girl has unaffiliated as she presented herself. My attempts to pry more information out of her have been more or less useless.
All right, and here's the other bug.
I did what you said. When are you going to keep your end of the bargain? Don't give me that. She's going to figure things out soon enough. She's coming. Yeah, I got the bag. I'll put it where you can find it. The dead drop location. Yeah, the lockers. I get it.
Another dead drop location with him.
Going to hurt her. I want to talk to her now. I want to hear her voice.
What is he talking about?
Alec Industries. Sorry, we're not taking cases at the moment, but we're still accepting your money. Oh, there goes a train. Ah, there's another one. Oh, that's a coincidence. A new train. Ah, like that. Anybody want to talk to me? Anybody down? Is Scotland emptied out for the weekend? Hello?
Hello, hello,
Hey,
hello.
Well, is there a law against loitering?
All right, before I go play the bagpipe, I want to put the wheel here. Now, the clue to this is in the archives with that picture I took here. Notice the symbols. And then there's one more here in Kate's case notes. Now, you notice there seem to be more symbols here than what's on here. Well, what you have to do is organize them as beside each other. What it shows in the photo here. Notice this arrow here, because that shows where it is in the center, and that's the starting point. And then it starts with this hashtag symbol, this two lines pointing up, percentage. But then what comes next? Well, look here, there's percentage right here, because that means this is the beginning point. After percentage, the percentage symbol comes the at symbol, then this one, and after this one comes the continuation here. All right, so using that, first I have to slide them like that. So as it shows in the picture, I'm just going to explain it once more. Oh, change my code name, huh? All right, so starting point is the hashtag, then this one, percentage, then following percentage is the at, this road-like symbol, this exclamation point, continuing, and is this one, this wave-like symbol. But that's how you figure out what goes where from that one lone row of symbols in the case notes here and from the archives. So I'm just going to arrange them now like they should be. Probably not my best way of explaining it, but I tried. And that goes there. All right, and then the number of times I have to move them to reveal the sentence they're going to say is through this clue. I move the first, now they're put together, so I move this one 8 times, like the clue says, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one 3 times, 6 times. This one 4 times. And this one 7 times.
Music things reveal ace. I think she's talking about the song she wrote. Maybe I could convince Dad to help me with that.
All right, but I will. And speaking of music, though, I want to play the bagpipe, then I'll call Carson. All right, so according to that picture,
All right, it's ready to play.
the notes are G, C, E, E, B, A, D, F, lowercase a, best way to put it, and C. So I have to according to the Bagpipe Codex book, I have to be able to know the notes based on how many of these holes are open or closed. All right, so this is G when holes are all light blue. C. E. E. B. A. D. F. A. C. Oh, a record. Well, I know just where to take it then. Moira's place. Oh, and just a note there, even though I've already done it, if you play archery several more times, I think at least 7 times, you get an award for that.
So, if you don't mind me asking, why was that scrapbook so important?
It was my mother's.
I mean, I get that. But was there anything else in there?
I guess it doesn't matter.
You can
now.
also get an award if you play the bagpipe repeatedly.
What?
My dad didn't want me looking in my mom's files, but I sort of picked the lock on his file cabinet and copied everything I could. There was a copy of the poem Jabberwocky that had these strange markings. I was hoping they meant something.
Like she left you a message?
Yeah, like that. It's silly. I know it is.
No, it isn't. When you miss someone, you grasp at straws. We all do that.
Can you
Yeah, I
tell
want
me
to talk to him about who he's talking to about Nancy.
Top secret information?
Something like that.
Tell me a little more about the cases you take.
No. Yeah, no. I'm gonna land on no.
So this whole time you've been feeding someone information about me. Why?
What do I do for a living? Why do you think?
Who are you working for?
Nancy, please stop.
Why should I listen to you? You sold me out.
I did, but that doesn't make me a bad guy. Please listen.
Yes, it does. That's the definition of a bad guy.
I got a call from my sister a few nights back. It was strange. She just wanted to talk about you of all people. What was stranger is how afraid she sounded. How she wouldn't answer me when I asked her what was going on. Then she just said, please do what they want. That's why I sold you out. And that's who you're up against. Unlucky for you, I'm not the bad guy here.
All right, before I forget, I'm going to call Carson.
Is everything okay?
I need the sheet music to that song Mom always played.
It's gone.
All the way gone?
All the way gone. It was in the files I had shredded.
I think Mom hit a code in that song.
A code?
I remember she told me that there were certain musical phrases.
That stood for each of them. I know.
That's true then?
It is. She wrote the song for me a long time ago. And then, when you were born, she rewrote it. She added you into the song.
I really needed that.
I can. I'll get it to you.
Good,
I can
good.
remember it. It might take a little while.
You play piano?
Your mom taught me that song, but it's been a while. I'll see what I can do.
You were too rude to Ned.
I was angry.
I know, but
I'll talk to him. That's the first time he stood up to me like that.
why it's the first time he needed to.
Okay, you win. Look, I'm not going to be the most helpful person in all of this, but I'll stop being an obstacle.
Thank you.
Don't thank me yet. You and I have some talking to do when you get home.
Oh, I can imagine.
I need to know everything.
Fine. But hey, do you remember the name of your kindergarten teacher's dog?
Sure, Zava.
Good. You still have that impeccable memory. Remember this and tack it onto the back of every single thing I say. Please come home.
What did Mom really do?
She was a journalist.
What kind?
You know how you write me and Hannah those letters?
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty much what she did. Head out, tackle some strange mystery that's gotten her attention, and then she'd come back with the answer.
Do you know anything about the colony operation?
Just what's in the news.
Do you think there's any truth to the idea that someone is trying to start it up again?
I'm almost certain of it.
Why?
When people come looking for Kate's things, they always want to focus on what she was working on last. There was this very persistent woman who wanted everything Kate worked on, all of her notes.
Recently?
Yes, I should have just handed them over. Maybe you wouldn't be drawn into all this.
Why don't we ever talk about Mom?
I didn't want to upset you.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's why I never talked to you about her.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know where to start.
me either.
You know, when it's time, it's time. We'll talk then.
My cathedral contact isn't exactly helpful.
Well, he's not there to look after you.
I believe that.
Still, use the resources he has. You never know what will help.
What information could Mom have that's so important?
I know I shouldn't be telling you this.
But you're going to?
Your mother somehow threw a wrench into the entire operation. Her plan before she left, at least from what I could figure out, was to find some scientist, presumably the one who helped with the attack, and put him in protective custody. It sounds like he was just some guy who got in over his head. He'd be happy to hide from everything. I assume she was able to do that, but that's all I've been able to figure out.
Do you think I should work with Zoe?
I've asked around. I can't get official confirmation, but my sources here seem to think this Zoe girl might be the real deal. That doesn't mean you should do everything she says.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you soon.
Before I do anything else, I want to go to Bear's Den so I can listen to this record. Even if Moira's here. I think you can do that.
Beware the Jabberwock, my son. Take the first of green, second orange, third purple, fourth red, fifth blue, sixth brown, seventh aqua, eighth pink. Mom definitely hid a code in Jabberwocky. By finding the letters Mom indicated, I'll be able to find her encrypted text.
All right, so with this puzzle, you need to click on a letter and click on what you think the letter actually is. Like, let me start here with this word, with the apostrophe at the end. That's probably S, because it, ending with S, possession of something. Well, that's a start. Hey, maybe this, I know what that looks like it's spelling. Maybe it's the scientist. Now I'll just fill out the rest. That's cabin, computer, for caretakers.
This must be the contact info for the scientist Mom placed into hiding.
Type in caretakers. That must be the password I have to type in at the computer there. Well, I'll wait to do that. Can I talk to anything more with Moira about anything else?
There's an American agent here. Good. I don't know if I should trust her.
Me either, Pet. Sorry.
Pet?
Do you know what the story with the locked letterbox is?
That's Kate's. Don't have a clue how to unlock it.
Well, it looks like I'll have to do it.
Why did we lose contact with each other?
We didn't. Your father got in the way.
Why?
Don't blame him. When your mum found out she was going to have a child, she made a promise. No work that would put her or you in danger. So no cathedral. She stuck to that promise, except when I made her break it, which was as often as I could. There was a really close call one night.
What happened?
I'd rather not say. Your father took you and left, and he was right too. Kate chose you over cathedral and me, and she was right too.
So you are a spy, and my mother, was she?
She was.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
I made a promise to Kate that if anything happened to her, you would never, ever be dragged into this mess.
What made you change your mind?
You dragged yourself in. From here on out, it's survival.
Okay.
How did you become friends with my mom?
We worked together at the Standard. She did features, I did news. She was a good friend.
So the two of you worked together back when you were a reporter?
Still am. Well, a blogger, so hard to say.
My father told me not to trust you. Something's not adding up here.
I'm not sorry that I lied. I'm sorry that I have to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I can see that.
Your mother came back to Scotland because I begged her to. She told me for months that Cathedral was like her family, but you and Carson were her family. She had a responsibility to you. She had made a promise to your father, and she meant it. But I begged. I told her I believed she was the only one who could help me stop the attack. That wasn't the lie.
What was?
I promised her she'd have round-the-clock MI5 protection from wheels down to meeting you at baggage claim back home. She trusted me.
There was no one watching her, was there?
No. As surely as she saved untold lives. I took hers with that lie. I took her from you with that lie. Please forgive me. Better yet, don't forgive me. Get angry and leave and go home.
Do you really want her to?
Hi.
I want to
Everyone keeps telling me to
talk to her
leave.
about everything else.
I can't do that.
You still don't get it. This isn't dangerous to just you. You just made your entire life a target. Your father, your friends, anyone who knows you.
Does that include you?
Oh, don't factor me in. I bought my ticket years back.
Did my mom live out here after I was born?
Not quite. She'd come out here for months at a time with you and your father. Back then, we were still writing together. You weren't in school yet, so you were good to go anywhere. And Carson used to like it here. Those were good times.
Do you know anything about my cathedral contact, Ewan?
Not a thing. I lost the keys to Cathedral long ago. In my experience, Cathedral means well, but don't trust recklessly.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Hey, here's the last phone charm. All right. I want to go to Zoe's room. Because it's a clue when she said, from where I come, there I go. I want to put these on. All right, so what she said there has to do with this. See with the spy glasses on, are those fingerprints, I guess.
Code, all right.
All right.
I better get cracking.
This is where the these from this Mary Queen of Scots book come in handy. So I have to spell out from where I come, there I go. So here's from where I have to spell out come. C-O-M-E. E. There I go. G. O.
Bridget, Zoe, Chloe.
How many aliases does she have? Samantha Quick?
She's a
The woman Nancy impersonated in The Phantom of Venice?
exactly who
Hot dang. Hey.
Something strange about the backing on these cards. This is a code of some sort. I need to figure this out.
Yes.
There's something around here to help read this.
Well, that's also why I'm here. Oh, so that red hair, that was a wig. All right, so these right here are used for breaking that code.
Pieces are somewhere in this room.
I have to find 7 of them. And it's kind of hard to find all of them because you have to go to find them from certain angles in the room. Like, that you may think you can find them easily, but it's like you have to go to... Okay, see, like there. If I move circled around, I may have missed that. All right, see, I circle around. There's the last piece. All right, take the glasses off. You know what? I'm just gonna, for the fun of it, zoom over a couple more times so I can get that award. Just remember, though, don't leave that way in case she might come and see Nancy and then be in trouble. Yeah, I think from, it's one way if you go just from Nancy's room to Zoe's and then back. So I'm just gonna go a couple more times, see if I can get the award for it. Then I'll get back to business. Oh, well, does she have anything new on her phone? No, I guess not. Especially because now she's dropped the Bridget charade. That's a good way to put it, a charade. Well, before I forget, I'll go ahead and do this, then I'll take a few more swings over. All right.
If I arrange the pieces so they all fit
completely within the grid.
It should reveal a message.
So that's just what I'll do. All right, notice that some of them have letters in white spelled out.
I wonder if that will turn up anything in the archive.
Yep, that's the clue. That's the other password I need in the archives to unlock those other 3 files. All right, just a couple more. Yep, there's my award for it. Yippee! All right, now I'll go to Ewan's place and access those other files with the Parnitha password. Best to use it on all of them.
If I can get the deck of cards and the ace, I might be able to find the formula.
All right, soak the cards in water. Well, I've got most of them, it seems. See, the klutz who keeps zipping over to my room. Okay. I think she knows it's Nancy. More information about the colony and the formula.
Someone put a tap on my computer. Was it you?
No.
Alright. It was.
Decent liar.
I think Alec is spying on me.
Really? Why would he do that?
I have no idea. He says Revenant took his sister.
I'll look into it.
Do you know what's going on with these cards?
51. You're missing one. Find it, and then I'll be able to figure it out.
I must be missing the ace.
That's bullshit cards. This means nothing.
Just like that message in the fireplace at the cabin said, music reveals ace.
Retired?
Retired, fired. Guess one's easier to say than the other.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
All right, I want to go upstairs because I can soak them there in that vase of flowers here on the table, right here. But it'll be a while before they're done soaking. In fact, now also I want to go back to Loch Lomond and contact the scientist. See if Zoe has anything new to say.
What was the colony operation?
Oh, we can ask her about her Samantha Quick
Exactly what you saw.
alias.
Why did it happen?
The short story is, we don't know for sure.
Who is we?
Me, plus other people. And we don't discuss guesses.
You used the alibi Samantha Quick before, haven't you?
Yes, I have been meaning to tell you about this. You don't steal someone's alias. That is so rude.
Is that your real name, or are you using, or is it just another one of your aliases? All right, go to Loch Lomond. All right, so the password I have to type in on the computer here is caretakers.
That's the scientist's number. I think I need to warn him about what's going on.
I will do just that. So now, oh, so I missed that message of, yeah, she was doing something dangerous. Oh, so this is the number here, and it says it's blocked.
This is Nancy, calling for Archimedes.
They're going to come for me again, aren't they?
Maybe. I don't know. Can you tell me why you're so important to them?
You know what? Yeah, I'm not living in fear again. I have a family.
Just stay calm. Explain how I can help.
Help? You can't help. You'll be lucky to stay alive. You know who I am? I am a biochemist who made the wrong friend. And fast forward a year, and I'm over my head. These creatures are leveraging my family against me, so I'll make this formula for them and send it.
Why did you say yes?
Because I care about my family more than I care about a world of strangers.
Did Revenant threaten your family?
Took them until I cooperated. Your mother put us into hiding.
Why were they after you? What were they looking for?
Because I understand the colony virus. The process to tweak that bug until they were satisfied. I'm the only one who knows this.
I will do everything I can to keep you safe, but you have to work with me.
No, it's too late. I'm running. I'm not hiding that from them anymore. They want my work, they can have it. I leave it for them to find. You won't find me or anyone else in this number again.
True to his word, if I call back, the line is dead. All right, going back. Oh, another flashback.
Now, come and sit. Let's practice. I'm sorry. I just can't. Like mother, like daughter, I say. Well, too bad. You're doing it. Did you know I wrote this song?
No.
I did. That's why I wanted to teach it to you. These aren't just notes. There's something hidden in the music. These notes here, they represent you. They find their way into every song I play. This phrase, this is your father.
Are you in the song?
Somewhere, but it's not important. You and your dad are all I can hear when I sit down to play.
Then why are you leaving?
You have no idea how much I want to tell you. I honestly can't.
Why not?
Just know this. If you knew, you'd understand.
Are you coming back?
I don't know.
That's not a fair thing to say.
Yeah, it ain't fair.
I know.
Another call from Revenant.
What?
No way.
No, I would never give that to you.
I will do everything I can to keep you safe, but you have to work with me.
You mean the place was bugged? They were listening in? Oh my.
If you want my work, they can have it.
You were listening in? But how?
You will not escape. You will not survive.
Whoa, what happened to the room in here?
Nancy, whoa, 5 points for living like a rock star.
This wasn't me.
You got a strange dog
What's the-
on you. Run! To the elevator!
What's going on?
Ewan?
Ewan, what happened? This is going to be bad.
Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh!
Are you okay? What happened?
2 men came in. They tied me up. They were looking for something.
What?
I have no idea. I'm so happy to see you.
Get less happy.
Why?
Someone ransacked my room. And some gunfire might have been involved.
At least you're safe. For the moment. It's time for you to leave.
No.
I'm setting it up. You're leaving. I won't take no for an answer.
See you around.
Goodbye.
The sheet music from the dad. This should help.
All right. So there's a...
Clean up quickly here. Still, I should see if any clues were left behind.
All right, Hey, what's
Is
this?
this a laser pointer? Does that mean that attack was...
Hey, that symbol looks familiar. From what was in Alec's bag. I'm gonna go confront him. All right, so I clicked on it so quickly because it was on the door, but the sheet music, I'll explain where that comes in handy. Oh, where he's not here.
Guess what? Your boy Alec is an only child. He lied to you. So stay sharp around him.
So, at least I have this to confront him with now. He's still not there. Well, I'm gonna go to Bear's Den because that's what this sheet music is for. Highlighted are the parts in the music for Nancy, Carson, and Kate, and I have to put in the notes that they are. Starting with Nancy's. Her notes are E, F, G, G, F, E, F, E, D, E. Okay, that lights up because I got it right. Carson's are G, F, D, B, G, F, D, B, A. And Kate's are D, A, E, B, 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 B. Hey, it's the ace.
You need to get this one soaking and add it to the rest.
I will. Okay. Ah, but since the room was ransacked, what if the cards aren't there? They're gone. Well, now I have another reason to confront Alec. Was he involved with staging the scene here? So I have 3 things to confront him over. The staging of the scene with the laser pointer, the pen, the laser pointer, the cards, and his sister.
Tell me something good.
What do you know about the group who has your sister?
Nothing.
I need more than that.
Yeah, me too.
There must have been something they told you.
Can you even understand why I don't want you to go after the creeps who are holding my sister?
Impasse. I want to
Impasse. I don't usually hear that word.
And Revenant is standing in the way of both. Like it or not, we're stronger together.
Stronger than we are alone, but not stronger than they are.
What kind of information did your contacts want to know about me?
Let's not.
Oh, no.
Oh, let's.
Not. I agree. Don't.
You don't actually have a sister. I checked.
What are you talking about?
You lied to me. You do not have a sister.
I absolutely do.
Prove it.
How do you expect me to do that?
Show me a picture.
I don't have one, all right? Whoever told you that lied.
I think you lied. I caught you stealing and let you get away with some silly sob story.
Nothing about this is silly. Nothing.
What's her name?
Grace.
When was she born?
2 years after me.
What's her favorite food? Where does she live? You want my trust? Then convince me, Alec.
Enough. Leave me alone.
No,
All right.
I won't. I want to confront you about this.
In my room. I figured you'd want it back.
I think I said pen before because it looks like it acts as both a laser pointer and pen.
Who's there to plant the laser and fake gunshots using
Squibs.
I don't care what they're called, Alec. You need to explain what you're doing and who you're working for.
That enough.
You took my playing cards. Why?
I found it. I was meaning to give it back to you.
Oh, you're a bad liar.
I'm a great liar when I want to be. Nancy, I'm sorry.
Who are you and what do you want?
If I tell you what I know, you'll be killed.
I don't need anyone to keep me safe.
All right. I'm only telling you this because I do believe you'll find out anyway. And I believe that you'll end up getting yourself killed by asking the wrong person the wrong question. Take this. I have to go. Be safe.
All right, so the papers said the cards are in locker 36. No, yes, 36.
It's the cards.
I also, here I want to show you that if you put money in locker 33, you get some more money. And you can also get an Easter egg by opening locker 44 3 times. Looks like an artichoke. If you open all the lockers, you'll get an award. All right, I'm gonna soak the cards now because I have all of them, especially. First let me put in the ace.
There must be more cards somewhere.
Yeah, I got them right here. Yeah, I wanted to do that one first because once I have all of them, then I can... so it looks like... Ooh, is this the formula? All right, so they group together when I got them in the correct order.
The formula for the biological bomb agent my mom was hiding. I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Nope. Well, look who it is.
Hey, my deck of cards. Give that back. This isn't yours. It belongs to the government.
You can't just come in and take whatever you want and... What's that?
Sit down if you don't want to wake up with a concussion.
What is this? Toxic gas?
Life doesn't wait for you to be ready. Oh, it keeps filling up. Join the club. All right, let's try again. Come on, once more, huh?
I'm never going to be so skilled.
You know, you're going to be better.
Well, at least she's giving her encouragement like a mother should.
Oh, Nancy Drew.
Okay,
Hunt. No.
this looks more like hallucinations. Is she hallucinating as well as dreaming or something? I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Gas making her fall asleep, and thus she's dreaming and hallucinating or something.
Look who's up. I didn't want to wake you.
Well, you sound very chipper.
Where are we?
Dumpster.
I think this is a...
Oh, I'm at the trash compactor. Hooray.
It's compacting.
Sure. Why not?
You seem a little casual.
Yes.
And then the last
Like you're
10
not
minutes-
worried at all that we're about to be
Oh, yeah,
crushed.
a little. You're gonna have some bruises. I undid one of the locks. Then my leg got trapped. You need to do the other lock.
Oh, joy. Okay, here it is.
Behind the levers. I'll need to get it out. I think I can do this.
Not reassuring. All right, well, I'm gonna do my best to enjoy the time I have left. It'll be brief, painful, and full of garbage, but that's life, isn't it? And that's the metaphor I'm riding into the grave. The much smaller and flatter than average grave.
There's just no way I'm spending my last moments on Earth with you.
How do you think I feel? You're you,
What's your deal, huh? I just want to help.
and you're nothing but a problem. You can't help, Nancy. You're out of your league.
So?
So,
Yeah, so what if I am? I always am. You never stopped me before.
it's dark. Imagine I'm making a thoughtful face.
All right.
Right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
What are you going to do now?
Nothing. We, on the other hand, have our work cut out for ourselves.
What's next?
So, any bright ideas?
I've been tracking everyone else, but Ewan has taken my computer tab offline. Maybe it's time for me to go confront him.
Wait, no.
If you have any better ideas,
Go see what you can find out from Ewan.
All right, more clips and wires.
great. I can use these to tap his computer again.
Oh, there's that
Some
new
skulls.
wire in there after I cut it earlier.
Either, just let me say it.
Okay, go ahead.
Moment's gone.
Okay. Oh, I need to stay on the move. All right. All right, so I'm going back to Ewan's computer to tap it. Oh, good, he's not there. Got to put the glasses on again.
All right, just like the first time. All right, what's he really up to?
All right, I'm going back to the cabin in Loch Lomond to read the information that the clips and wires reveal. And I click on this.
Somewhere, Ewan's got a special coin. I think I might need to borrow it for a while.
All right. Coin with a two-tone animal, locker 42. So it looks like Ewan got a hold of the scientist's number and found out they fled, according to that information too. But my focus now, I have to get that coin, and I get it in that cabinet that Zoe had broke into. All right, and it's in this book. Now I can take it, and it's this one here.
This must be the right coin.
Go to the station, put it in locker 42. Whoa, this isn't a locker, it's a secret underground lair. Oh boy. Whoa. Is Ewan actually working for or with Revenant? Huh, these must be pictures of past winners of contests held by her Interactive, getting their picture in here. I want to see what all there is to see in here.
Ewan, he's the one who lured me in.
Yep. Oh, is this a message to Nancy from Kate?
Ewan's been planning the attack from here.
Sean Kent Davis, is that his real name? All right, those buttons look familiar. Well, they're for the thermostat. Looks like he locked it, and the way to get in is pressing the buttons in those that order. So now I'm gonna go find him and confront him about this.
I found a secret room at the train station with everything you would need to stage the attack.
This all points to Ewan.
Spoiler alert, but yeah, you're right.
We need to assume he's ready to go. Can you handle him?
Yes, I can.
Good. Give me the glasses. I'll set these up so we can keep in touch. I'm gonna put a team together to scour the city for bombs. You find a way to neutralize him.
Got it.
Here.
I'll take care of it.
All right. Time to go down there. And he's not here, but I need to trap him. So I have to
Much as I say this,
fiddle with the thermostat again to do that.
I'm looping in Moira and Alec.
Nancy, you on?
Did he help him? He can't seriously trust him. One thing at a time.
How many bombs do you think Ewan was able to make?
I had intel that says his team was able to produce enough of the agent for 4 bombs.
What's my next move?
Smart Money says if we disarm one bomb, the others will go. No one touched anything until we found all 4. Nancy, get in there and take Ewan out.
I'm on it.
On it. All right, so I can increase or decrease the temperature.
Ha! Not say I blame him for adding a password.
All right, so that's buttons in this order press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to unlock the thermostat.
This is a surefire way to get Ewan's attention.
Surefire, indeed.
Time to make sure Ewan can't escape.
All right, now I have to trap him by putting up the firewall. B3.
This won't stop me, I've already won.
Why would you do this?
Because I can.
You used my mom to lure me here so you could get some stupid formula.
You're just figuring that out now, are you?
We're going to stop you.
Shut down all of the remote bombs. The bombs scattered throughout the city are linked back to the servers. Keep them offline in specific order. Okay? First, we need to gather all of the correct USB drives from the servers around the room. First thing, find the red drive from the Forbes server.
All right. So I have to look at the Tartan's book to know which is which. Here's Forbes. And here's the drive.
The green drive from the Cameron server.
All right, this is Cameron right here. So I need the green drive.
Next is the blue drive from the A server.
All right, hay, this is the hay. Yeah, and need the blue drive.
Good. Now get the yellow drive from the Murray server.
All right, this is Murray, and I take the yellow drive.
Black. Get the purple drive from the Douglas server.
All right, this is the Douglas server. So I need the purple.
Go to the main computer in the server area. There should be a lot of USB ports.
All right. I go over here.
Here's the next step. Some of the ports are going to be linked. Look at the board. See any line connecting them?
Yeah.
Think of those as groups. You'll place all of the drives onto the board, but there can be no repeating color in any group, column, or
Yeah.
row.
No repeating color in columns, rows, or groups. Groups are the 5 that need to be put together. Yeah, when you have them all in the right place, they light up.
I did it! Yes! You did it!
Yeah, you won. I'm foiled, etc. Wait a second. I just remembered. I've got another. There she is.
Oh, great. Another bomb.
I found the last bomb. It's in here with me.
What you're looking at is a biological bomb.
Is the placement important?
Extremely! The blocks must be removed in the following sequence. Small, small, medium, large.
All right. So these tell me the order in which I have to put them. Number 1, small, like small, small, medium, large, like that. Uh-oh.
You're on your own in there, but you can use it.
Yes, I can. Just like that, to disarm it. And if you disarm all the bombs in time with enough time left over, you get an award. Right. All right, and that's the end.
That was too close.
That was way too close.
Use the bomb.
Did good. I'm off to help Alec find his sister. Yes, Bridget says, oh, hello, my dear. Oh, Hershey. Oh, fine.
Dear Mom.
Oh, Nancy's writing a letter to her mother.
To say the least. I'm not entirely sure I should have come, but in some ways, things worked out better than expected. The colony operation has been stopped again. Zoe told
That's
me
good.
that all information related to the colony formula has been destroyed for good. Ewan is gone. He was taken into custody, and I can honestly say I have no more information. It seems like he was just a guy who felt small, who was tricked into doing the bidding of strangers who made him feel important. He never had the tools he needed. That's why he had to lure me in. I'll give him this. He knew how to get my attention. Revenant is still out there, but for now, they're on the run. I don't think that's my fight anyway, at least not for a while.
Nope.
I think Zoe will be able to manage without me.
I think so, too.
Speaking of, last I heard, Zoe was working with Alec to track down his sister. With those two working together, it's only a matter of time before she's brought home safely. It seems that's just the next step in Zoe's mission to expose and bring down Revenant. She has a huge task in front of her. But from what I've seen of Zoe's work, Revenant's got plenty to worry about. Alex's brush with Revenant has pushed him to set aside his work as a skip tracer. In the course of tracking down his sister, he made some connections with Cathedral, and not surprisingly, the rest of that is classified. Moira seemed happy to see me, and to her credit, I really believe she wants to make up for her betrayal of your trust. It's strange. I expected to be angry with Moira, but I'm not. I know her motivations were good, even though her actions weren't. And I see how much she misses you. I think I should keep in touch with her. I think that's what you would do.
Absolutely.
And I guess the last part of the trip is you. I found the letter you wrote all those years ago. I don't know what else to say. I think I was so desperate to solve the mystery of your accident that I forgot I already knew what mattered. I knew who you were. I've known that my whole life. I see you when I look in the mirror, and at Dad, and at everything you love, and I hear your song whenever the world is quiet enough. I'm headed home to see Dad and everyone else. I'll write you again, and I will find the rest of those letters, even if it takes a lifetime. Love, Nancy.
All right, on to trivia. Who was quoted on the plaque on the bench? That's Robert Burns. All right, now on to the teaser for the Shattered Medallion and the credits.
Operation Surprise George with ice cream is a go. Get her to scoot in time to see the winners announced. You guys are so going to win. George is really excited about this, so I wrote a plan for how to cheer her up if you guys aren't selected to be on the show on the other side of this note. Oh, Bess.
Good luck, Nancy and George.
Everyone, quiet! Stop talking! I'm serious! Everyone be quiet!
You're the only one talking,
You're
Bess.
the only one talking.
Okay! That's fair.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Each episode, a new team has been announced to take part in next season's New Zealand adventure. And tonight, we've narrowed it down to two. Will it be last season's fan favorites, or newcomers Nancy Drew and Greg Fain?
Good Greg Fain.
Sorry, George.
Oh boy.
Don't give me that
Look.
2 plane tickets are in the mail heading for Greg and Nancy. Good luck.
Wow, how did they ever make that mistake?
Dangers you'll be facing on your trek through New Zealand. Sheep, adorable birds, film scouting crews, different sheep. Oh, right. And active volcanoes, decaying rope bridges, avalanches, deadly storms, cave collapses, treacherous competitors, and of course,
More sheep.
Get ready, Nancy and Greg, for the biggest adventure of your lives.
Nancy and Greg.
On Pacific Run, New Zealand.
Let's hear it for Nancy and Greg. And also me, because I'm coming along too. Hooray for Bess.
Hooray for Bess. Followed by a long, awkward silence. Alright, so that's it for my walkthrough for the Silent Spy.
Be nice now and again.
Fair enough.
Alright, so this credits also includes Nancy and Carson talking more about Kate. So I think you guys want to hear it, and so I'm just going to end my commentary here.
Started playing.
Really?
Well, I do want to say that it seems like exactly what happened to Kate is still unresolved.
Remember it?
I like this game because it's about spies. We think spies are cool from what we see in movies and other related media, but I'm just going to end my commentary here. So this ends my walkthrough for the Silent Spy. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed playing it. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, Nancy Drew Clue Crew.
I'm sorry it took you running off to Scotland to talk about this stuff. Hannah stepped in, you kept marching on, and I didn't want to interrupt.
I felt the same way about you.
You know, by avoiding talking about the painful stuff, we didn't talk about the good stuff either. I think it's time.
I agree.
What's your favorite memory? A favorite, doesn't have to be the favorite.
I loved it when we'd go up north in the fall.
For the donuts.
They were so good. We should go again.
Agreed.
What was yours?
Easy. The day I met her.
Yeah? I don't know that story.
Well, too tight. It takes about 9 seasons to tell it correctly.